movie kicks off with a highly advanced robot named David, who looks like a human. One day, David asks his creator a question that has been bothering him. How did humans come into existence, and who created them? That man says, I am also not getting the answer to this question. I also need your help in this. David says, I am better than you. I will be utilized for help forever. Your age will grow with the passage of time, and you will also die one day. But I am everlasting. I will never die, nor will anyone be able to end me. Here it feels a little that David has a higher level robotic mind. He believes he holds the highest rank, and he often disregards others. Now the time moves to the future. The people of that era have built a great spacecraft. The people are going to be sent to a planet where life exists. That spaceship has been made using advanced technology, and many crew members are going on this space expedition because it may take many years to reach that planet with this colonization ship. A robot is also sent along to properly maintain the generation ship. Surprisingly, this robot looks physically like David. David was created many years ago, but this robot is also like him. These robots are highly technological and help human beings in many ways. Now the time arrives when the spacecraft is ready to fly into space, carrying people in the colonization ship so they can reach that planet. They have arranged every type of facility in the spacecraft because it was said that several years would pass before reaching the planet Origay 6. Now they fly into space. Suddenly, a bright flash appears. Because of this, the entire system of the spacecraft starts malfunctioning. The robot tries to repair it, but it is of no use. He wakes the others and says, "We will all die if the spaceship system is damaged." But the captain of the spacecraft is unable to come out of his glass pod, and he burns due to a fire. Now the remaining survivors begin repairing the spacecraft. Then they detect some transmission waves coming from a nearby planet. They gather information about that planet and come to know that it is suitable for human life. On top of that, it is closer to them, which gives them an advantage, because the other planet they were heading toward would take many more years to reach. Now the captain's wife is grieving as her husband has burned to death. She says, "I do not like this idea because we have not done any research on this planet. I am also surprised when we were scanning space if such a suitable planet existed. Why did we not detect it? Its atmosphere might not be safe." The crew members say, "We can check it by going there." Now they turn the spacecraft toward that planet. Finally, they reach it within a few days. Upon arrival, they detect some unusual transmission, so they keep the spacecraft in orbit and do not land immediately. A group then flies down and lands on the surface to investigate, but after landing, their communication with the main spacecraft gets disconnected. The crew members say, "I will check the system. You go and examine the planet." As the remaining members move forward to explore, they notice a meadow and are left astonished. How can something like this grow here? One of the girls examines the soil and collects it as a sample. At the same time, a man steps on a plant and something black comes out of it. It enters his ear, infecting him. The man gets contaminated by spores. On the other side, they discover another spacecraft that belongs to a woman named Elizabeth. She had arrived there years ago with some engineers, and a long time has passed since then. Now they are all shocked, thinking that this spacecraft is still here. As they observe it, they go inside. There are some photos and other belongings that belong to Elizabeth. Now the man whose ear was infected by the spores begins to feel strained. He is unable to breathe properly, and the girl who had taken the dust samples starts moving while carrying them. That girl brings him back to the spacecraft, but one of the crew members gets frightened after seeing his condition and asks if he has been seriously infected. She locks both the man and the girl inside a room, saying that they cannot take any risks. She insists that his condition is getting worse and the bleeding is serious, but the girl locked inside the room shouts, asking to be let out. She says she is not infected, but the crew member is too scared to listen. Then it is seen that the infected man's waist starts bleeding heavily because a spider-like alien creature begins to emerge from his body. It looks extremely dangerous and strange, as if it is about to attack. The crew member standing outside gets terrified and goes to bring a gun. The girl inside keeps shouting, "Let me out, or this creature will kill me." And exactly that happened. The alien creature kills her. At that moment, the crew member returns with a gun and starts firing at the alien, but the creature is very fast and dangerous. The bullets have no effect on it. In panic, the crew member fires in different directions, which causes a fire to break out in that part of the spacecraft. She also becomes a victim of the fire. On the other side, some people are still on the planet near the fields. One of them is the husband of that girl who was attacked earlier. Another man there has also been infected, and an alien creature comes out of his mouth. The creature moves around but does not attack immediately. Everyone is terrified and confused about what it is. They try try to contact the main spacecraft in orbit, but the connection fails. Soon, the alien creature begins attacking them, but Android Robot, who is with them, saves them. During the fight, the robot's hand is destroyed, but in the end, that alien creature is killed. Then another alien creature appears. Corrected sentence. Before it attacks, suddenly one man fires into the sky, which makes a loud sound. After that, the creature suddenly escapes. It is then revealed who that man was. It was none other than David, the same robot shown at the beginning of the film. He had come here along with Elizabeth. David begins explaining about the black spores, how they infect humans, and later transform into powerful alien creatures. He says he has an idea that these creatures could be controlled and used for defense. The captain's wife finds this idea disturbing and warns the android robot not to trust David. In reality, David feels jealous of the newer android robot, which was built using more advanced technology. It is said that David always wanted to be superior. The android robot starts observing David closely and discovers that David has been experimenting with the black substance, known as a fungus-like organism. It is revealed that David has become dangerous. When he first arrived on this planet, there were inhabitants living here, neither human nor alien, but native to this world. David killed all of them using the black spores. Now David tells the android robot that he trusts him and wants to reveal something. He says they are both robots, so he hopes the android robot will not tell humans. David claims that he came here with Elizabeth and they lived peacefully, but one day she died and he buried her. However, this turns out to be a lie. Meanwhile, the crew members are sitting in fear when an escaped alien creature attacks them and kills another girl. After this, an alien creature appears in front of David but does not attack him. It seems to recognize him and stands on two legs as if trying to communicate. The biggest secret is revealed. It was David who created this alien creature. Just then, a crew member shoots and kills the creature. Seeing this, David screams in anger and shouts, "What have you done to my alien creature?" Now the male crew member points a gun at David and says, "Tell me what is going on here, and what are you doing here?" David then shows him all the experiments he has conducted on different organisms. Elizabeth is also seen there. The truth is that she was not killed on her own. David performed many experiments on her and kept her with alien creatures. One of those creatures, which came out of an egg, had attached itself to her face. David did the same with Elizabeth and turned her into that state. She was technically dead, but her body was still active because of the alien organisms attached to her. Now David takes that crew member to another place where many alien eggs are present. Something comes out of one of the eggs and attaches itself to the man's face. After some time, a strange creature bursts out of his chest. Seeing this, David becomes excited because he is performing this experiment on a human after many years, just like he had done with Elizabeth. After this, David goes to the android robot and says, "Let's kill all these humans and start a new life on this planet." The android robot replies, "No, that is not going to happen." David cannot tolerate being told no. He attacks and damages the robot. However, the android robot remains safe because it can repair itself, something David does not realize. On the other side, the captain's wife discovers the truth about David. David becomes furious, thinking how clever she is. He tries to kill her, but then changes his mind and decides to experiment on her the same way he did with Elizabeth, because David is extremely cruel. Just as he is about to begin, the android robot arrives after repairing itself. A fierce fight breaks out between them, and they attack each other repeatedly. Meanwhile, the remaining crew members in the spacecraft start searching for the escaped alien creature. They also look for other aliens so they can eliminate them. During this, the alien creature attacks them multiple times. Now all the crew members, along with the captain's wife, run toward another section of the spacecraft. The android robot that came with them also follows. They are trying to escape as quickly as possible, but the alien creature boards the spacecraft. When the captain's wife realizes this, she bravely steps out and, using her intelligence and tactics, manages to kill it. Finally, everyone feels relieved, thinking all the alien creatures have been destroyed and they can now leave this place. But they do not realize that their relief will not last long, because one infected man is still on the spacecraft. A massive alien creature suddenly bursts out of his chest. This time, instead of panicking, they decide to fight it. After several attempts, they succeed in killing it. However, the cost is high, as many crew members lose their lives during the battle. After this, the robot locks the captain's wife inside a sleeping pod. She is shocked and confused about what is happening, but soon realizes that this is not their original android robot. It is David. She is trapped inside the pod and falls into a deep sleep, not to wake up until someone releases her. But who will bring her out? Will she ever wake up again? In the end, David appears victorious, having successfully carried out his plans. He also has alien embryos with him, which he can use to start a new form of life on this planet. And with that, the story comes to an end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more interesting and cinematic stories. See you soon with a new story and a new adventure. Until then, take care.